So what I'm seeing right here to start with is that our energy, the collective energy of whoever I'm speaking to, and please only take whatever resonates to you. If something doesn't feel right, leave it for somebody else. But I'm feeling like our energy is really stepping into a deeper understanding of metaphysics, of spirituality, of creation itself right now. And that this is somewhat of a guide to ground that energy and to continue furthering that energy, the spread that came out here today. And so our new beginnings, what we have is the Two of Cups. And this can mean different things for different people. We're obviously in different sections of our journey. So this could mean coming together with a counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame. This could mean also coming together with people in a new sense of work, creating new avenues, new expressions of community is what I'm feeling here. And that through doing so, through finding that connection with those most close to us, we will go ahead and cultivate more of that high priestess energy within ourselves. And that's really what is going to start that new process of anchoring in that high priestess energy for us, is connecting with our loved ones, with those we care about most. And then moving to the west here, to the south, we have the Hermit. And this is the energy for the south of like shedding skin of old ways and kind of learning lessons and like adolescence. And so the lessons that we're being called to learn right now is to really dive deep and go within and to look at ourselves and to look at what needs to be transformed, what needs to be transmuted, what needs to be changed and grown, what needs to be left where it is, what needs to be fanned, what flames need to be fanned, what needs to be cultivated, but really going within and finding this information within ourselves. As Christ taught, as all of the teachers have taught, the connection to the divine, to the self, to the truth is found within each one of us, within our hearts. So again, to ground this and to connect with this high priestess energy that we're currently in, to continue this, that is our guidance for the lessons that we're going through right now, is to really go within. And in my experience, through doing this, through going within, we realize that you've always been what you're seeking for. What you're looking for is within you, that you have all of the answers, and that what's best for you, what directions to go, what the guidance is. That's about trusting our intuition and really getting in connection with Mother Earth, with our grounded nature, with physical reality, and doing the things that need to be done in physical reality, being willing to do the work that's necessary to keep us in a high vibration of that high priestess energy. And through doing so, the maturation process is that we will become the emperor. And for me, this represents strength, but humility. And kind of that phrase, with great power comes great responsibility. And Spirit is really downloading to me that this means to conduct ourselves in a royal way, and not like in the sense of how people have done so, but like spiritually royalty, like treating ourselves as if we are of the most high regard, of the most high white diamond light, violet flame of Saint Germain, and walking under the pipe in the middle path in the beauty way, and honoring the land and our brothers and sisters and everything else that is outside of us as ourself, because it is. And through that truth, the conclusion and the message I'm receiving from this, from the ancestors, is celebration. And that is us coming together and raising glasses and cheering and having a cheers and a toast to what we have accomplished together. This is also, to me, a representation of the Holy Trinity, the Trinity, which can also be perceived as, masculine and feminine, and the unity of them as the lower self, the God self, the Most High God, and the unity of them, the masculine aspect of creation, and then the womb space from which all things come from, and then the harmony of the two, which come together for the one. And so that's really just talking to me about a culmination of connection, celebration, joy, libation, just a beautiful experience. It's giving me the energy of heaven on earth, of the Garden of Eden, of wholeness and peace. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So next I want to go to below. And this is our guidance from the womb space of creation, from Mother Earth, from that mothering energy, from the womb space that takes in all energy and transmute it into something new through creativity, through love, through compassion. And this is saying again, every journey starts with a single step in what is already with you. So the first card is pretty self-explanatory. Every journey starts with a single step. So our guidance right now is not to worry about completing everything or to getting to the final destination. It's just doing one thing towards our goal. And I think that that's a really powerful piece of medicine. I mean, if it's just 1 minute a day of doing something towards the thing that you like, following that joy is what creates harmony and magnetism for our manifestations to be pulled in with more joy of a matching frequency. So whenever we connect with the frequency of the lifestyle that we would like to live or what it is that we're trying to accomplish, by doing those things, we create a magnetic pull for more of those experiences as we travel through hyperspace using our vibration, our vibrational signature. It's basically a location in creation. So the more that we connect with the vibration of the experience that we want, it just moves us into the physical part of creation that already exists. And next we have the what is already within you, and it shows some hands opening up with butterflies or moths coming out, and then the flower of life. And this is kind of touching back in on that hermit energy is what I'm feeling from it. Mother Earth is saying to really go inside and to connect with the divinity within, and to really reflect on that we are that. All that is, we are creation experiencing itself. That our perception of separation is just that, it's just a perception. Really, we are just one field, one unity of consciousness, and that has always been and will always be. And that is what is within every single one of us, that love, that truth, that beauty of creation, that divinity, that sacredness. And then I want to go to above, and we have the star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, take a look a little deeper, So this is guidance from Father Sky, from the masculine energy, from our sense of direction, from like the star families as well. So they're really asking us to be open to remembering past civilizations, past lives, lost wisdom and lost kind of technologies and spiritual technology and energy work, and being willing to study and to put in the work that is necessary when it comes to these things to have that remembrance. And whether that looks like meditating, whether that looks like actually reading and studying, listening to podcasts, listening to spiritual evolution content, whatever that is for you, the guidance that we're receiving for sense of direction is to connect with that Thoth energy, that energy of Enoch, basically, which is the Akashic records keeper, which holds all information of all of creation, and to really reconnect with that part of ourself. For all things and all beings and all timelines and all dimensions and universes are all a part of us. We all have the ability to connect with these different aspects of ourself, and that's what it is, aspects of ourself. And then the final card that I have here is the snake from within, and this is the guidance that we have received from Great Spirit and from the Spirit. And what I see first off is that the snake has 7 eggs that it's wrapped around. And what that tells me just intuitively is that Spirit is asking us to protect our energy and to protect our chakras and to work on our chakra system as well. That these energetic doorways are just that. They're doorways that will unlock in ascending fashion. Normally, they can go out of order, but that through that ascension and protecting this energy is what is going to allow us to have this entire spread ground and to culminate and to extend from us in a lighthouse fashion to others to help the awakening process. And I'm being called to read from the book on this one for snake. So what we have here is snake medicine people are very rare. Their initiative involves experiencing and living through multiple snake bites, which allows them to transmute poisons. They may mental, physical, spiritual, or emotional. The power of snake medicine is the power of creation, for it embodies sexuality, psychic energy, alchemy, reproduction, and ascension, or immortality. The transmutation of the life-death rebirth cycle exemplifies by the shedding of snake's skin. It is the energy of wholeness, cosmic consciousness, and the ability to experience anything willingly without resistance. It is the knowledge that all things are equal in creation, and that those things might need to be experienced as poisons can be eaten, ingested, integrated, and transmuted if one has the proper state of mind. Thoth, the Atlantean who returned as Hermes and was the father of alchemy, used the symbology of 2 snakes intertwined around the sword to represent healing. Complete understanding and acceptance of the male and female within each organism creates a melding of the 2 into 1, thereby producing divine energy. That's really beautiful. It's very synchronistic on to what we've been working with. And the medicine teaches you on a personal level that you are a universal being. Through accepting all aspects of your life, you can bring about the transformation of the fire medicine. This fire energy, when functioning on the material plane, creates passion, desire, procreation, and physical vitality. On the emotional plane, it becomes ambition, creation, resolution, and dreams. On the mental plane, it becomes intellect, power, charisma, and leadership. When the snake energy reaches the spiritual plane, it becomes wisdom, understanding, wholeness, and connection to the Great Spirit. If you have chosen this symbol, there's a need within you to transmute some thought, action, or desire so that wholeness may be achieved. This is heavy magic, but remember, there is no more than a change, and this is no more than a change in consciousness. Become the magician or the enchantress. Transmute the energy and accept the power of the fire. So the message from Great Spirit is really coming in that there may be some poison in our lives. There may be some energy that needs transmutation, that needs to be sat with, that needs to be reflected on, and that there may be things in our life that are holding us back, and that through shedding our skin, we are going to go through this medicine wheel of creation and find our way back home to ourselves. So yeah, that's beautiful. I just want to get one more card, Spirit, if you don't mind, for a closure energy for this reading. If there's any last messages you have, that's it. So I have this Seven of Swords here, and you can see one man up above a bunch of other people, kind of like almost fighting them off. And so what's that's telling me is Spirit is saying to be unapologetic in our beliefs, to stand for what we believe in, and to be willing to fight for it. And that through doing so, that will elevate us to the level of that high priestess energy, of that emperor energy, of that celebration, using that hermit and self-reflection, that we may start this journey through realizing all that is within, and through connecting with the lost wisdom, we would find these places where we need to transmute the energy so that we may be reborn in truth, in wholeness, in understanding through that high priestess energy, to really anchor that in. Beautiful reading. So sending out my my prayers and blessings and love and light and all the good things to you, family. I love you so much. Aho metakuyasen. Aho. I want to thank the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and within. We want to thank you, Creator, to our guides, our ancestors, to the archangels, Mother Earth, to the animal nation, the plant nation, the stone nation, the star nation, to all of my relations. I give you my deepest gratitude and thank you. I love you all. Aho mitakuya.